Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm back now and why I haven't been posting for such a long time. I did decide to take a little break off YouTube towards the end of 2018 and all of 2019. There was no particular reason for it. I just kind of fell out of love of making videos and sharing them, and yeah, I can't really understand why it happened, but it just did. And I put a lot of more focus into my Instagram. I started creating more content on there and like planning it out, and I think I just like took all the time that I was putting into YouTube and put it over there. But I'm definitely ready to give some more time to YouTube again. I had actually planned to come back onto YouTube like last year, like towards the end of last year, but it's hard. It's hard when you're away for a while to pick up the camera again and film and edit. And I actually did film 1 or 2 videos, and when it came to editing them, I was just like, I felt so out of my comfort zone, and it just stopped me from putting them up, which is a pity, but better late than never. I'm back. It's a new year. I feel like I have like a new lease of life, and I'm excited to be back on here. And I just thought I would kick it off with a get ready video with me, because I just thought it would be a good chance for us to catch up. I can, you know, talk to you about some things that have been happening in my life and also do my makeup at the same time, so it wouldn't be completely boring for you guys to just watch me sit down there and talk to you. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready. I'm gonna start off with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I might not like talk about each product because, as I said, it's more of like a catch-up chatty video, but I will be sure to link everything below, and if you have any questions about anything, do let me know in the comments. But I'm just gonna put this all over my skin. This stuff is so beautiful. I was really apprehensive about it for ages. I did not think I'd like it. I thought it would be too fragranced for some reason, but I was so wrong. It's the most beautiful smooth canvas for under makeup, and it's definitely pricey, but I would really recommend it, guys. I'm nearly 3/4 way through this, and I rarely finish products completely, so that's impressive. And now foundation. Wet my beauty blender there. I got a fresh one, so it feels so nice. And I'm just gonna do NARS foundation. And yeah, I am back in New York. I was in Ireland for a very long time for Christmas this year because I got laser eye surgery. I was actually supposed to get it in December, but they cancelled my appointment just as I got to Ireland. I actually left New York early to go to Ireland, and you know all this if you follow me on Instagram already, but yeah, I left New York to go home early to do the surgery, and they cancelled it and postponed it till January 4th. So I ended up having to stay in Ireland for almost a month for Christmas, so not complaining. It was lovely, but I feel like I was gone from New York for so long, and kind of just threw me, because the first week of January I couldn't really see properly or work, so I'm kind of catching up this week, but it's all good. This year I have a really like different mindset. I think last year I just like expected too much for myself and like put too much pressure on myself, I think. So this year I'm just like taking it as it comes, one day at a time, and I'm excited. There's no moving this year, there's no apartment hunting this year. It's going to be a very nice different year to last year, because there was so much going on. Since I've been on YouTube, I've moved apartments, I've gotten a new visa. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know, but if you don't, a lot has happened. We moved downtown, and as I said, yeah, we renewed our visas, all 4 of us. So yeah, it's been busy. A lot has happened since I've been on here, but I'll catch you all up, don't worry. And this foundation is so nice, guys. I really recommend it. I've been using it for ages. It's been in loads of my other YouTube videos as well. I'm sure you've seen it. But I'm just gonna place that all over my skin. I don't have tan on, so I might have to blend it down to my neck. Okay, foundation done. Moving on to concealer. I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear. Been using this for years too. I'm sure you remember it if you have watched any other videos of mine. And same beauty blender, just under the eye. I'm filming on a new camera as well. It's actually Erica's camera. I borrowed it because my old one is just a bit big for these kind of videos, because I put it into my press in my bathroom. I'm still going to be filming like sit down videos on my other camera, but let me know how this one looks for like these kind of more casual videos. I'm liking it so far. I think the quality is quite good, but I'll let you be the judge. And yeah, let me know what you guys have been up to. Fill me in. Comment below what is going on in your lives, because I feel like I'm just need a huge catch up with everyone on here, because I had built a lovely little community here before I stopped posting, and I definitely hope that you stuck around and didn't get too mad at me for leaving you for so long. I am excited for this year to post more on here. I have like a list as long as my leg, because obviously taking a year off, I've just seen so many videos that I want to do and different bits and pieces, so I have a list. But let me know as well, of course I want to hear from you what you want to see on here. I definitely want to do like loads of beauty, as I've always been doing on here, but I definitely also want to bring in like more lifestyle videos and things like that, so open to any suggestions. Moving on to my brows next, I got this new Benefit pencil when I was in Kildare Village last week, so I'm going to try that for the first time. I'm just going to give them a quick brush first. I'm going to try the darkest colour. There's like 6 or 5 different colours on it, and then which allows you to kind of fill in the areas that need to be darker and the areas that need to be lighter. It's actually really smart. But yeah, I feel like as well as my brows, I have so much to fill in you guys with. There's been so much happening in the last year. We did lots of travels. I'm sure like a lot of you on here probably have seen things already on Instagram and things like that, but if you haven't, it was a fun year last year, but as I said, it was a little bit stressful with the move and the visa. But we got some cool places ticked off. We went to Australia, Italy, some cool places near the US like Turks and Caicos, and yeah, it was really fun. I also just went to Budapest actually recently. That was really nice. While we were home, we said we'd do a little, you know, Europe trip, because we don't really go like to Europe that often throughout the year. Me and David said we'd just go for a couple of days for New Year's, and it was really nice. I'd actually really recommend it to you guys. It's super cheap there too. I put a little highlight on my Instagram. If any of you are going, I just put in like my top recommendations. So that was like a big highlight of our trip home for Christmas. Christmas was just so nice though. I don't think I appreciated it enough. Like the food and everything. Oh my god, we're going through a really healthy spell right now. I'm doing dry January at the moment. I feel really good actually. I don't drink that much, like I try not to anyway. Obviously when I go out I'll have a good enough few drinks, but like I wouldn't do that every weekend, you know. So it hasn't been too difficult, but I still feel way better. And I'm also on a kind of healthy eating kick right now. I'm not like on a diet or overdoing the healthy eating situation, but I'm just being a little bit more conscious. I just think last year I was not conscious at all of what I ate, and it just kind of got out of control towards the end of the year. I just didn't feel good. And for me it's just more like about feeling good. I'm going to move on to some powder now. I'm just using my usual Or Mercier translucent. Not going to put too much powder on because it's quite cold, so my skin, it doesn't really need it at the moment. It's a little bit on the dry side, but just a little around some areas. Also during Christmas actually guys, I watched The Crown for the first time, and it was so good. I was hooked. I learned so much. I was never really that into the royals. Like, I followed along the news about them and stuff, but like I never really like delved into it, so it was so interesting to learn about them. Just moving on to eyes now too. My Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But yeah, as I was saying, it was so interesting guys. I would really recommend it if you haven't watched it already. I know like you might be a bit apprehensive because you think it's boring, and that's why I didn't watch it for so long, but it was actually so cool to learn about different parts of things that have happened. So yeah, definitely recommend that. And we also binged You, which was, I think everyone in the country or everyone in the world was binging it on St. Stephen's Day. But yeah, I don't know if I liked it as much as season 1, but it was still a good enough watch. There was lots of twists, even freakier than season 1 I think too. I'm not really doing any particular look here. I don't know how this is going to turn out. I'm just winging it. I've had this palette for such a long time. I probably need to get rid of it and stop using it, but it is so good. Another thing I've been loving at the moment is TikTok. It's probably like my new favorite app. I said that to Erica the other day and she was surprised. But it's just so fun on there. Oh my god, every time I go on there I just leave it laughing and leaving it feeling good, and it's a nice change because Instagram doesn't always do that for me. So yeah, I would recommend it if you haven't downloaded it. My username is Kaelin_Fox if you want to follow me. I don't have that much on there, to be honest, only 7 or 8 videos, and they're not good at all, but I want to get better at doing them. They're very fun to make. Okay, I just finished my eyes and I actually did my eyeliner off camera because I definitely would not have been able to concentrate and talk while I was doing that. This is the one I use. It's the Rimmel Glam Eyes. Been using it for like probably 10 years now. Really, really good, really, really affordable. And yeah, they turned out way more dramatic than I had planned, but that was always going to happen. But anyway, I look so ghostly now with the eyes, so I'm going to bronze up. I'm going to use my Chanel bronzer, and this is just a Real Techniques brush. And I'm just going to bronze underneath my cheekbones as usual, just all the places I'd usually kind of want to warm up. So up on the forehead as well, near the hairline. Actually, I'm back with dark hair as well since you've last seen me. I dyed it back dark towards the end of last year, or did I have light hair in my last video? I think I had the blonde in my last video, so yeah. Went back to the dark side for a while. I think I probably will go back to having some blonde in it for the summer again, though I do like it for summer. And yeah, it's so funny to be able to see the camera while I'm filming. My eyesight's beginning to regulate now. It's actually taken a while for it to regulate. I thought it would be like I'll wake up the next day and I'll be able to see, but not the case. I feel better now. I'm going to do some powder bronzer over it using Hoola by Benefit. Don't worry as well, I will bronze my neck because I know it's a bit lighter compared to my face. We also booked our first trip of the year going skiing. I actually cannot ski, I'm really, really bad. I've only done it once and I was absolutely terrible. But anyway, there's a group of us going and it should be fun. We booked like a little kind of cabin house, so that should be really fun. I'm excited. And then my parents are actually coming in February, so it should be a fun few weeks now. It's always nice to kind of brighten up this time of the year because the weather isn't always great in New York. I'm just doing blush now as well, by the way. This is MAC Fairly Precious. It's like a blush with shimmer going through it. It's so, so nice. Just on top of my apples and my cheeks. I always put on a little bit of extra blush because I think it fades so much quicker than the rest of the makeup throughout the day. So that's a little thing I always do, so don't take any notice if I'm very pink looking. But yeah, so that's exciting. I'm trying to plan out like my first few months of travel this year because I just want to have things to look forward to and be able to like save up for them. And I feel like when you know you have something coming up, it kind of motivates you to work harder when you're working so you can get things done, and then like actually take a little bit of time off when you're away, even though it is so hard to take time off when you're in this kind of job because always shooting and editing and sharing. But I mean, it's great too to be able to do that. I'm definitely going to be vlogging more this year for trips because I used to do that all the time before I kind of took my hiatus. I actually did vlog Budapest, but I did a terrible job at it, like really, really bad. I just was so out of practice, but I'm going to sift through the footage today and see if I can make anything of it. And let me know if you'd like to see it. Like, it's not great, but there is a bit there. We spent like 48 hours there in total, so it is like, it's a good way to see what you can get done in 2 days. But let me know if you'd like to see that. I can try and make something out of it if you do. Okay, I'm gonna do a lip because I feel really weird looking. I always feel weird until I have my lip on, and I just got a new strip down. And I've already put on lip balm. I'm using this Laneige lip balm. I just shared this on my Instagram yesterday, so might as well tell you about it too. The Lip Glowy Balm, so nice. It comes in a few different flavors, but this is the one I'm using and it's so hydrating. So I put that on this morning already and I can still feel it a little bit on my lips, so I'm just gonna pop the pencil over that now. Let me know if you're going anywhere cool this year. I'd love to go to some like not popular places this year, you know, really beautiful places, but like may not be like, you know, Instagram famous. It could be cool to do that because it's all the same we're seeing on Instagram lately. I mean, there's a reason for it. Most of the places are absolutely stunning, but it'd be nice to see a few places that aren't so famous. Okay, I can't talk and do this at the same time, so I'm going to do it real quick and I'll be right back to you. Just the best lip liner. I love this colour so much. If you do not have this, get it. It's honestly worth it. I tried a few different MAC lip liners last year just to switch it up, but nothing is as good as this. It really is my favourite. Over that, I'm going to pop my Maybelline Driver. This is the Super Stay Matte Ink lipsticks from Maybelline, and they're so nice. This one's in Driver. I'm pretty sure I showed this to you guys before on here. I actually got it in the goodie bag that time I went to the meet and greet with Desi and Katie, if you remember that video, and I'm still obsessed. The brush makes for a really easy application as well, so really would recommend that one. Okay, we're getting there. I look a little bit more normal now with the lip. The eye doesn't look as crazy, but I'm going to finish off with mascara. I'm using the YSL. This one's called I'll have to double check the name of this one. I'll put it on the screen. I don't seem to see it on the bottle, but it's so good because my lashes are not great. They never have been. But really I would recommend this one if you have like very straight lashes, because it really curls them. And then you can do like a second layer for volume. I'm sorry if this video has been a bit all over the place, guys. I promise that the rest of the videos this year will be better, but I'm going to put it up even if it is bad and even if I think it's not good enough, because that's what stops me from doing everything in life. Like if I think something is not up to standard, I just won't do it, and then there's absolutely no room for growth then. And I think that's kind of what stopped me putting up videos last year, because you know, I just thought they weren't good enough. But this year I'm just not going to let myself do that, because the only way I'm going to get better and you're going to get better at things is if you just try and do them, and over time things will improve. So if you're like me and you stop yourself and sabotage yourself because you think what you're doing isn't good enough, stop doing it. Let's stop together, okay? Let's just start fresh this year. So yeah, videos will improve, I promise. And I'll definitely be doing more makeup tutorials where I'm like talking in depth about how I'm doing everything and about the products and what I like better. And I'd actually love to do my favorites videos again if you're interested in them. I don't think a lot of people do them that much anymore. I think they kind of died out a bit, but I loved them. I loved just sharing like random things every month with you guys. Maybe we could like rebrand them, or let me know if you still would like to see videos like that, and I'll like maybe brainstorm on how to kind of make them a little bit different this year. And yeah, I think I'm almost done. I'm going to do a little bit of setting spray, and then I'm going to just put a couple of curls in my hair, and then I shall be ready to go. I'm using the All Nighter spray from Urban Decay, always one of my favorites to finish off my look. This stuff actually makes your makeup last, like honest to God, I really do recommend it. I almost forgot as well some gloss. This is Butterscotch by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just pop a bit of that in the middle. I am going to brush my hair next. I actually curled it last night to kind of be organised, but it's after falling a little bit, so I'm going to just put a couple in at the front. And also, Tangle Teasers are the best things ever, guys. These do not get enough credit. I do not see enough people hyping these up. This is the best brush ever if you have like thick hair. They're just so easy to use and they never hurt or anything. Highly recommend, not sponsored, but really recommend. And I'm going to be using my Tea Tree Micro Curler. Please ignore that it's gone a little bit yellow here. It's from the sprays and stuff I use. So I'm just going to curl pieces away from my face at all times on each side. And I'm just going to put a few in at the front because the rest of it's kind of curly already. And there you go. I have another video on my channel, I think, where I'm showing you how I curl my hair. I'm not sure if it was this curler I was using, but it'd be a very similar one. I can link that below, or I might do an updated one maybe over the next few months as well. Okay, that should do. And then I just brush them out again usually, just so they don't look too perfect. And then you can put in like any spray you want. I'm probably not going to do any spray today because I don't think it needs it, but usually you can do like obviously hairspray, or you can do a texturizing spray. Really like this one actually, let me show you. It's the Oribe texturizing spray. So good. It was something I started using last year, and you just like put it in the roots here and pump up your hair like that, and it just gives it lots of texture. Not good today because I don't think it needs it, but if it's ever feeling flat, I'll always go to this one. And yeah, that is it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it wasn't too boring with the blabbing on. Let me know if you like this style of video, and I can definitely make it more of a regular thing, because it is so fun to just get ready with you guys and chat away about different things, and maybe we can have better topics next time. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll be able to stick around for the rest of the year, for the rest of the videos to come. If you haven't subscribed already, I would love if you did. And I shall see you in my next video. And I promise it won't be a year. Bye.